What's up guys, Doomsday here. Today we're back again, and in this video we're going to be playing some more Olaf in the jungle. And honestly, I am surprised that Olaf did not get touched in the last patch notes, because Olaf, in my opinion, had been kind of on a rampage. And he has definitely been one of my highest win rate champs the past 2 patches, and I think he's broken champ in my opinion. Maybe a little bit biased, but I will show y'all why I think he needed to get nerfed. But if you just pick him into the right comp, in my opinion, Olaf is super strong. I think the reason why Olaf might not have the highest overall win rate with people is because blind picking Olaf can be very difficult. Just because, for instance, if you're playing Olaf and then you go against a lot of high mobility champions, let's say for instance, like you first pick Olaf and then the enemy picks like Tristana, a Kali. As we see, there is a Tristana in this game actually, so that's gonna be a little bit annoying to go against. But just any high mobility champions along those lines, it's going to be very hard for Olaf to actually do much in that match. But if you pick him into the right comp, so in this case, like the reason why I picked Olaf was because I believe I saw Lux, Yasuo, Mundo, and I saw many champs that Olaf does do pretty well into, so I did choose to play Olaf in this match. And you can kind of see that if you do choose him into the right team comps, he can have like consistently very high win rate. And in a lot of cases, if you pick him into the right comp, he's damn nearly like unstoppable. Like if you've seen my other Olaf videos, you'll see like even if you're behind, it's so easy to come back. Just because, for instance, a champ like Lux, their entire kit is dependent along laning their root. And if you're Olaf, you can't get rooted if you use your ultimate right. So that's just the pros and cons of Olaf over here. But now, you're jungle clear. I just take 4 camps and then go into Scuttle. You can get the Scuttle right as it spawns. And now this Master Yi over here, he sees me over here. He doesn't want none of the smoke, so he goes onto the other side over there, and I'm kind of like, you know, I'm going to contest that Scuttle over there. I know he just took his red side jungle, because he ganked top side, so I knew he just took red side jungle, and now he's looking to clear his blue side jungle over here. So I'm kind of pinging I want to go for this. He chooses not to go for the Scuttle. He just goes for his jungle instead, which is okay, but I could just take this and then fall back towards my Krugs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that over here. Keep an eye on. I think that Yi just warded up over there. He saw me taking that Scuttle. So now I'm kind of pinging my teammates. I know Yi is on blue side jungle over here. So I'm trying to ping him because if Yi is on blue side right now, the only 2 lanes that Yi can gank is either the mid lane or the bot lane. Like top lane doesn't have to worry at all. So I'm trying to ping this bot lane and this mid lane over here to just be a bit cautious because Yi's going to clear that blue side jungle and then look for a gank. And you can kind of see this Katarina steps into the river. That Yi pops out. Thankfully, this Katarina, very strong champion. So thankfully, we're at least able to make that work, but that could have been so much worse. Unfortunately, our bot side goes down over here, but this this Yasuo is on the run, so won't be able to pick him up over there. Let's see. Yep, I don't touch the minions either. That's really key because, I think I just take this cannon minion when it's going to die. That's actually a decent amount of gold. Like, how much gold is that? 85. That's like half a camp. Oh, that's I got 2 minions. That's something you could do for your laners. Like if you see minions going to waste like that underneath turret, like just take them. Don't just leave them there and let them go to complete. Oh, that was a nice jinx ult. That's pretty nice. But oh yeah, I was trying to ping him because now I know Yi's going back to red side. I forgot to mention that, but essentially again, I know Yi's jungle rotation. He kind of screwed up that gank over there. Actually, he kind of entered that. I think he got caught on the Lux flash. I think Master Yi used his first ability and then Lux flashed and it brought him underneath turret, unfortunately. But I knew he was going to be clearing red side jungle because he just cleared his blue side, so his red side is respawning, same as mine. So I knew the lanes that he has to watch out for on the top side if he's clearing his red side jungle. Top lane and mid lane have to be careful. But now, gonna go ahead and farm up. I'm pretty sure he's going back to his red side again because his blue side shouldn't have respawned yet because he just took it like a minute ago. So he should be back on his red side over here, but doesn't look like he has a good gank angle or anything. So my laners don't have to be too worried. Kind of sitting underneath turret, just vibing. So I'm just going to keep on farming up myself over here. Fortunately, our bot lane goes down again. Don't want to deal with the fed Yasuo. There's nothing more tilting than that. Actually, no. A fed Yone is definitely more annoying to go against. Dude, Yone, like, when fed is so ridiculous. Even when not fed, if you just land a good ultimate and a good combo in, even if you're behind on Yone, the burst damage is just flat out ridiculous. But now I'm keeping an eye on those top lane over here. Again, like, they need to be careful of Yi. They're overextending so far. And that's very hard for me to do anything because if Tristana's just sitting underneath turret, like, I can't dive that because Tristana underneath turret, Thresh underneath turret. I try and get a flash combo into Tristana, but they flash away. So only able to get the Thresh over here. And now I'm just going to grab a plate or two while I can. But if y'all have been enjoying the consistent uploads lately, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below to keep on supporting the channel, and I for sure hope I can keep up the consistent uploads for y'all. Comment down below whatever y'all want to see, you know, you want to see specific champs, certain builds, at least comment it down below, because if I don't know what y'all want to see, then I'll kind of just play whatever. But if y'all comment down below, I'll at least take that into consideration. Also, comment down below, like, if y'all want to see any specific guides or anything, as, like, I'm more than down to help make a guide or two for if there's something that's commonly requested. I can for sure do that, but unfortunately our dual lane just keeps on going down over there, and I can't sit there 24/7, so a bit unfortunate in this case. Unfortunately, our bot lane's losing too, so kind of scuffed. Yeah, it's very hard for me to do anything, even contesting that scuttle. I see, like, Yasuo is already on the move on the river, so I can't even walk up and do anything. Like, you can see there Yasuo just has full priority over our Akali. Like, yeah, I see that Yasuo here, so can't do anything. Even going for the dragon, very, very hard to do. I think I'm gonna try and make a move for it, because I realize at this point in the game, like, should probably try and make a play happen, because Olaf is very, very strong at this stage of the game. Like, if you get a good engage in, you can for sure pop off with Olaf, and especially in the mid game, like if you have a good support or something, like in this case, we do have like Lux, which can provide a barrier. Plus, like if you land a good Lux combo, like all you need is one good fight to completely turn it around. So, fortunately, our mid goes down. Maybe we can pick up a kill or two. Oh, Lux with the flash combo. Nope. Yeah, that Mundo's a little bit too tanky, but now I kind of want to just see if we could do this over here. If my entire team comes over here, we could take this fast enough, because they're all super low right now. I think we could take this before they all come here. Unfortunately, my teammates are not moving along this way. I thought they would move a bit faster. And now I realize I'm in a bit of a icky spot. Yep, the enemy's all back. Back to full health. Their Tristana's damage is a bit insane. They had barrier. Unfortunately, they're just barely able to live that, but we're able to pick up the dragon. Unfortunately, I do go down, and that Tristana lives. So, a little bit unfortunate. Ooh, let's see what this Katarina can do. Pick up a kill. Maybe 2 kills? Oh. Nope, almost. At least they're able to get 1, I guess. Better than none. That's a bit rough, but gonna keep on farming. Honestly, I think one of the mistakes that I think in this match, when you're behind like this, when your lanes aren't really ahead, when your dual lane is super far behind, like how in this case they are, hear me out. And so many people need to understand this, because so many people don't understand this. The Herald is more important than the dragon in this match. Like, the fact that I got the dragon does almost nothing for us, because the team barely benefits from a dragon. Like, we don't get anything first. Like, we don't get first turret from that. We get more gold from Herald, like from the jungler taking Herald. You get more gold from that, and you don't get any turrets or map presence with it. So really, you lose out a lot. Like in this case, how I got dragon, getting the Herald would have been way, way better. And getting the Herald too, for instance, if I got Herald and I dropped it and we got first turret or something, it would give our entire team gold, and it would get us at least somewhat more back into this game. Whereas getting this dragon, it really doesn't give you that much of an immediate help, which is what we really need right now to get back into this game. Because for instance, like a 3% buff, I don't know what the exact numbers is, I forgot, like a 4%, 5% buff or whatever to, for instance, if you take the Inferno Dragon, like a 5% buff on like 100 attack damage at this point in the game, that's really only 5 attack damage. Like, it's a little bit, sure, it's not bad, but it's really not that significant at this point. And instead, like, picking good fights, using your abilities right, engaging right, is way more important than like a small 5% buff in this game. Something that a lot of people don't understand about dragons is those scale into late game team fights. Like, that is when dragons really, really shine. Because, for instance, once you get to late game, if you have, for instance, like 400 attack damage, 5% of 400 now, that's a lot. That's like 80. That's an extra 80 attack damage. Like, that is very, very significant. But at this stage of the game, when you barely have like any stats, it really isn't that big. Also, in those big team fights, having the entire like team-wide effects is so, so huge. But in this match, it's just like, you got to be picking the right fights. You got to be, essentially, yeah, you just have to be picking the right fights. That's really the biggest thing, I think, is not even necessarily using your abilities right. Just being able to look at the map and be like, oh, we have 2 people here. They have 3 people here. They have their ultimates up. We don't. This is probably a bad fight to take. That would get you so much more. And now I'm trying to see where all these people are running off to. Trying to catch them out over here. That Tristana jumped right into me. But unfortunate. And now I kind of try and track down this Thresh over here. And you can see my damage output is still like super, super strong. I think I just have to flash for that. Yeah, I didn't want to have to flash, but gotta do what you gotta do. And now this Mundo's here. I don't have ultimate to avoid slows. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a rough spot. Not looking good over here. Yeah, I just try and get down as much damage as I can, but gonna go down over there. And now, oh, let's see what's up with the Jinx. Oh, they got the root. Nice. They live. They live to tell the tale. Oh, Akali? Akali? Question mark? Damn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, my laners, unfortunately, this match, not particularly doing the best, but as a jungler, like, you just have to be able to play at your own pace, is what I'll say. Like, in this match, my teammates are inting, they are, like, excessively dying, but me doing the same thing, me running into pointless fights, me not taking smart engages, that's just going to make this match go by faster. Sometimes that's nice, because at least you get out of this match faster, but you aren't going to win as many games doing that. Like, there's so many matches where if you just play patient and around yourself, like, around your own power spikes, and you keep on playing smart, you'll surprise yourself with how many games you can come back. And, like, you'll be able to see, like, this match, just being able to, like, just playing at my own pace, like, when I have my abilities up, like, when I want to take whatever fights on my own terms, that makes this match last so much longer than it should. So now we're able to pick up a couple kills there, and we lose 3, we get 3 kills. Unfortunately, that Tristana is going a bit ham. As I was saying, that Tristana is a little bit tricky for me to deal with. Fortunately, this Yasuo kind of stops my recall, and now this Tristana's going crazy back there. But Katarina respawns, so they are able to pick that up. But Lily's able to pick up the kill here, and now we're able to get this mid turret, and that's going to open up the map so much. So, like, we're going to be able to move around a bit better, not have to worry about them retreating to their first turret every single time. And now got some gold on our hands too, so can reset, get back into the game. And now it's not looking too bad anymore, you know. Looking like we might have a chance. You know, E's still going to be a little bit of a problem. Still going to be a little bit of an issue, but yep, I'm going to go ahead and try and get my... Oh, what do I go for in this match? I think in this match, I might actually just go for Stoneplate instead of Mercs, just because my issue here isn't that I can't stick onto him. It's just like my team needs tankiness. We need frontline. And over here, like, I'm not going to play this game with Tristana. Like, they're just going to jump away whenever I go for an engage. So I just clear minion wave instead. I know whichever way I go, like, they're just going to jump the other way. So I'm not about to waste my time running circles around the wall. So I go and take that, and now kind of trying to head towards mid lane. I know Tristana's somewhere back here, probably. They get the dragon. I know Yi's... Yeah, so Yi's around too. Trying to see if I can sneak a good engage around the back. They don't know I'm here quite clearly, because this Yi would not be doing this if he knew I was here. So I'm waiting for the right angle over here. And now I just wait for the right moment. Try and time my ultimate right. Notice how I time my ultimate right as I start to... I don't use my ultimate right away. I use it right when I think the crowd control is going to hit. That's what I wanted to point it out. Oh my gosh, that was not good English. My grammar is not on point today. That's okay. But look at that health regen from Olaf. That is one thing I love. Even if you go down to like half health, just go back, take a camp, and you'll end up at full health. But I don't know what the heck that was. But you know, that Katarina, at least they tried their best, I guess. They wanted to be they're trying to be the hero of this match, but not the day for that one. Maybe next time. As I was saying though, you don't want to time your ultimate as you start your engage. You want to time your ultimate as you get crowd controlled. So hopefully I do that here. Or if you need the movement speed, you could do it then. But I'm waiting for my teammates to get back. That's why I don't run up right away. Wait for my teammates to get here, and then I use it right as I think I'm going to get like crowd controlled and stuff. Able to pick up a kill. Now, able to get out of that alive, thankfully. And see, slowly keeping my team in this. Like, we did lose inhib, but at least it's mid inhib. I'll tell y'all, mid inhib, if you haven't already figured out, mid inhib is the most useless inhib to get, just because everybody's like always going to be in mid for the most part. Like, mid lane is almost always going to get cleared. There's never an issue clearing that. It's the side lanes that'll get to you. So getting, like, for instance, like in this game, if we lost, like, we did lose our top inhib, but losing our top inhib in this match is bad, just because with the top inhib gone, we're gonna have to keep on clearing that wave. And then, for instance, they could have priority for Baron, and then we won't have everybody in position for that. Whereas if they take the mid inhib, which they did again in this case, yeah, I knew they were all sitting in one of those bushes over there, trying to pull a little cheesy move out there, but not against me. No, I could have smelled that. Classic Yi and Mundo players. As I was saying though, if they take the mid inhib, they don't really get anything. They don't get too much from it, just because I'm trying to get this Tristan over here. Able to pick him up, and now trying to get out of here if I can. This Thresh is here. Unfortunately, I don't have ult anymore. It's not looking good. Use my stone plate. I'm just trying to dish out as much damage as I can. Trying to stall him as much as I can. But yeah, if I'm going to go down, unfortunately, that Tristana, again, very, very slippery one. And you can see, like, having that first turret there on the bot side, it just made our lives so much harder because it's very hard for me to get onto them and they can just jump underneath turret. And that's what I'm saying, like, getting that Herald earlier on, getting an extra turret or two, getting that extra gold would have been so much more beneficial than the dragon, probably. But now, they're starting up this Herald over here. Maybe Lux can pull off a miracle steal, but looks like that Yasuo will probably zone him out. Maybe? Or maybe the Lux can get a nice ult in. Oh, let's see. Can they do it? Can they do it? Oh, well, that was way, way too early. That wasn't even I can't even call that a good try. That was a year too early. Century too early. But that's all right. You know, at least they used their ultimate. I think I would have been more annoyed if they didn't use their ultimate at all. But yeah, I think for this game, I just go, yeah, I think I'd start to just go anti-attack speed because this Tristana and Yi both becoming a problem. I need to build so many items. I also need like anti-heal for this Mundo. Need every single defense item possible in this game. But I can't afford all that, unfortunately. So now they're kind of pushing down this mid over here. They kind of start up the engage. I see that Yi go in. I just go and pop the ultimate. Able to pick up couple kills over there, so we're able to survive at least, get the Baron buff off of a couple people. We are losing turrets and inhibs left and right. Bit sad. Gonna make this match very, very difficult, but at least we're still in it. And now this Tristana tries to jump in. I'm able to pick him up over here, but now, yeah, I can't do anything versus the Mundo yet. I'm gonna keep on regenning, and then just gonna clear up these minion waves. God, has a fat minion wave over there. Yeah, that Mundo, he can't really push up the Nexus either. He can't do that much. I can easily wave clear this. So he's going to reset over here. Or I think I just chased him down over here. Yeah, I got my ultimate back off cooldown. Yeah, having my ultimate up was so nice here just because the Mundo slows are so obnoxious to deal with. Me and him are just going to trade slows back and forth. But the thing is, my third ability actually has a decent amount of range to it, so I can actually gap close better than like he can escape. So able to pick that up, but remember as I was saying, like mid and him very, very useless just because we're always in mid. Like you can always clear the mid wave. It's not that hard to do. But getting those side inhibs, that's where the issue stays. Because now, for instance, like look at our bot lane's pushing, that dragon is up. Katarina has to clear that bot wave though. So they have positioning and priority for that dragon. I can't do anything against that. Like I don't have my GA up. I can't really step up by myself. It's not like I'm gonna Olaf is strong, but I'm not that far ahead to where I can 1v5. Oh, that was a good ult there. Wow, maybe Lux just needs to, like, I don't know, close their eyes whenever they ult or something. Seems to be working out better than having the numbers there. But no, maybe they need to open up their eyes and look at the positioning. Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good. But no, they can try this if they want. I don't think they can kill me. I still have GA. Oh, wait. I don't have GA. Never mind. I thought I could maybe get a kill, but oh well, this match was useless anyways. I tried my best, but we made this match last pretty long, you know. Sometimes you'll be able to pull off the comeback, sometimes you won't. This match, unfortunately, was not one of them. Their team scaled better than us. If we had a better late game scaling comp, I for sure think we could have won that, but yeah, no, they did get me at the end. They just had so much crit damage that I cannot survive that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this match. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below for some more content, and that's going to be it for this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.